Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. So today we are taking two short legs here from Oslo to Molde and back into Oslo. Yeah, there you go, boarding is now requested. Yeah, we take immenses. It should be a flight time of maybe 40 minutes or something. And we are expecting pretty good weather for our departure and route and destination. Yeah, so it should be pretty nice. And yeah, if you want to follow the real aircraft, you can click the link in the description. Then you know, then you can follow the real aircraft. I think they just arrived from Malaga, so it's going to be very interesting. Sondre Larsen, hello, welcome back. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, it should be pretty nice. It's not going to be too long a flight because I have a test I need to practice a little bit tomorrow. So yeah, so that's the reason why it's that short. And I wanted to fly to Molde as well on a live stream, so I had the chance today. So then I took that chance. So yeah, we are now requesting boarding. Sorry for the FPS, that's a little bit low. It's a little bit hot in here, so it makes sense. So unfortunately nothing I can do with that. I'm not sure about controllers. I haven't logged on WhatsApp yet. Going to do that now. There you go. Oh, we have a test today, okay. Yeah, I have a musician test or music test tomorrow. A little bit unexpected, so yeah. But yeah, it doesn't seem like we have any ATC online, so it should be on Unicom. So yeah, I think we are pretty ready. So we are requesting boarding. We can see here in the distance that the passengers are now boarding the plane. We can request the refueling as well. So there you go. Then we can go to the FMC and begin to start the preparation. So the AirAC was updated today. So we are now on 2304. April 20th, that's today, to May 18th, 2023. So I'm actually managed to be able to update that before the stream, so yeah. So for our departure, we are departing from Echo November Golf Mike, and we are flying to Echo November Mike Lima. The call sign today is Nordic 1 Echo Lima. And yeah. So departure runway, I think we're expecting 01 left. Actually I think we are going to no, it's going to be 01 left, I think. Yeah, we are going to depart from 01 left. The 01 left. Departing 01 left via the, I think we're going to depart via the Atlap departure. I'm not sure. No, the AF25 Alpha departure is it. AF25 Alpha. There you go. So, before we do anything else, our pilot monitoring, or the first officer, we can get him to do the walk around, so we can turn on the electrical hydraulic pumps. And yeah, that should be it for that. Passengers are still boarding. Okay, we can do this. So, for our payload, we can begin just to load the aircraft. So, where is the load sheet? There we go. So, packs, we are expecting 136 passengers on board. With a cargo or baggage of 1,800 kilograms, that means we are going to have 900 kilograms in both tanks. Or both cargo holds, sorry. Both cargo holds. And the fuel, we are going to load that when the fuel truck have arrived. So then we can resume the route here. So yeah, it's going to be via the F-Dog for Alpha F-Dog, Papa 615 to Vepool. Vepool, and then it's Vepool to Mike for runway 25 in Molde. So unfortunately, I think we're getting the runway from the south runway, not the north. They are flying through the or beside the mountains. So that's a little bit unfortunate. So yeah, and I think that message is stuck. There you go. So we can not execute it yet, and now we can begin with the pref in it. So cruising, no wait, cost index, I mean, it's going to be 9. Cruising altitude are going to be flight level 300. Flight level 300. Cruising wind are going to be 03618 or just 3618. Transitional altitude is 7,000 feet and average ICA is -0. Okay, then we can just stay as it is. And final reserves, that is expecting to be 3.1 tons. I could have planned without an alternate, but it's always nice to just have some extra fuel on board. If I always see that when I'm not planning with alternate, I always get a little low on fuel for some reason. So just to be on the safe side, so we have a little bit extra fuel in case we know that we do not need to divert. It is pretty good weather in Molde today, so it should be fine. So yeah, that is the pref in it. Don't think it's anything more we need to do as of now. Yeah, it's the engine outside. So here it's going to be a Golf from a Mike, Triple Alpha. There you go. So then we can take a holding from Golf from a Mike, and it's going to be right turns, 3,900 or above. 3,390, no, 3,900 or above. And we should hold that speed, we can hold that. Yeah, that should be it for the engine outside, or almost. It's going to go from a mic, and it's going to be 5 nautical miles out. So we can brief on the engine outside off in our departure briefing. So 11595 on the frequency, we can set that on active. As you can see, we have a little bit low fuel here for some reason. Yeah, run heading is going to be 012 degrees. 012, 012, 012, and 012. And we should set 7,000 feet, and we can just... Hey, nice. Okay, there's no... Yeah, I know. So yeah, we don't have any ATs online, so it's going to be on Unicom, so we can just set 7,000 feet. Yeah, then we can try to look on the weather. So the weather at Oslo now is, so it's pretty good. We have winds from frequency at 4, cavalcade 16 degrees, or pretty. So 1031. I think it's 1031. Yeah. Okay, so our desired fuel for today should be, we're expecting, or we want to have 5.8 tons. Just going to check here that is the round. I don't even know if it's rounded up or down. Okay, it's rounded down, so then we can round up to 5,900. Just to be, oh no, 5%, no, that is not correct. Oh my gosh. Trying, but you are interrupting me. There we go. 5,000. 900 kilograms. So yeah, that is good. You can set the pressure at 1031. There you go. Have the fuel truck. Why is that fuel truck there? That shouldn't be there. For some reason, GSX is not releasing the PMDG fuel truck. When I think about it, maybe we should refill with the PMDG fuel truck, because that is a little bit more realistic for that. Because that fuel truck is just arriving and just staying there for 5 seconds and then leaving again. I think we're going to use the default PMDG for the refilling from now. Yeah, so then we can begin to prepare the performance calculations. So we know yeah. So if you just want to load, okay, it won't load. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we're departing out of Oslo, and we are going to depart after 0 left. I think we should be able Alpha 3. Runways dry. Winds are 330 at 4 knots. Or what's the wind with the most crosswind or tailwind? 280. So we can then calculate on 280 instead. So 280 at 4. Temperature is 16 degrees. Coonage 1031. So yeah, everything seems good. We are expecting with assumed temperature 38 with a 26k rating. Okay, so reverse is all operational. Anti-ice off, air conditioning auto, flaps 5, optimum rating, and so on. Do this plane actually have a short field? Yeah, we have short field package installed, so we should actually select that here. So short field performance. That is good. So are the passengers now boarded? Nope, they are still boarding. Just to do this, then we get the warning up here, or the little reminder. I think that was the last passengers, but there's no one behind. Yeah, that should be the last passengers that is boarding in here now. Oh my god. So yeah, that should be the last ones. 45 and 36. Boarding complete. Waiting for your closed left entry aft. Waiting for your confirmation. Is it still open? Yeah, okay, we should be able. It should be good there. Okay, so take away to 61.8 tons, 61,800. And the center of gravity is 19. And what just popped up here? What did I say with the... Yeah, it is 19 on the center of gravity. So takeoff rate is going to be 24k now, with 50 degrees of assumed temperature. Can take full climb because it's a short route. Going to use flaps 5. Trim is going to be 5.7, and takeoff speed V1 131. Rotate 135, and V2 145. Okay, Then we can go for the route. Our first officer is back from his walk around. And we should also, when I think about it, just select the arrival route here. Yeah, hope to see you again very soon. Hope you can come back, and thank you. Yeah, so we are landing runway 25. So it should then be... Oh no, it is the localizer. Yeah, it is the good runway. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think I'm a bit wrong there. So it's going to be localizer for runway 25 via the Vehicle to Mike arrival. And I think it is via Echo Romeo Papa Echo Romeo. Yeah, we can just select that. Okay, so then our first officer is back. Then we can go for the route and the CDU pre-flight. So we are finished with that. Okay, so we're routing today. We are going to fly by the F25 Alpha departure, auto 0 on left. Here you have the entire departure. And then it's going to be F-Talk, then it's going to be Vehicle. Oh, we have a little problem here because of the... okay, we can just do this. Vehicle. So yeah, just go down to Vehicle again. Vehicle, and then it is the arrival down to localizer 25 for Molde. So yeah, that seems good. Everything is good to go for the route. We can just insert the engine outset again, because we needed to delete it. And next hold, we can go back here, go from a mic, right turns 3900 or above. There we go. So route is complete, we can execute it, or almost. There we go. So the route is now executed. We can go to the craft init here. That is all good, we can execute that, and the takeoff is also set. So we're going to depart in around 12 minutes. So we're just going to take off the finishing touches here. So 1690 on the MFRA. $1,690. And a trim, what is the trim? It's going to be 5.7. And then we can do the PA to the passengers. So 5.7. Yes, that should be it for that. We have the weather for Molde. I'm going to just look for the significant weather chart before we do any PA, so we are sure that it's going to be a smooth ride. We're expecting crosswind and headwind. Crosswind on departure and headwind on our arrival. That was for flight level 300. Then it's going to be a crosswind and just suddenly almost a crosswind headwind, if you understand that. So yes, doesn't seem like it's anything significant for our weather, or for the weather. So then we can do the PA. Mine damer og herrer, dette er kapteinen snakker. På vegne av Norwegian så ønsker vi dere veldig varmt velkommen ombord denne flyvningen fra Oslo til Molde. Flytid i dag er forventet til å bli rundt 40 minutter. Vi begynner å bli klare for avgang, så sett dere ned, ta på sikkerhetsbeltet, og for din egen sikkerhet og andres, vær så snill følge med på den veldig viktige safety-demonstrasjonen som kommer fra Kamikro veldig snart. Været for avgang og ruten i dag skal være ganske bra. Hvis du ser utenfor så er det 16 grader og sol. Vi fant ikke noe turbulens bortover til Molde, men vi anbefaler på sikkerhetsbeltet i tilfelle vi kan komme bort i noe uforventet turbulens. Været i Molde, det ser veldig bra ut. Vi har bare litt grann vind 14 grader og litt grann skyer, eller nullskyer i området vet. Jeg er litt usikker på det nå. Men ellers så håper jeg at dere får en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Bound for Norwegian and welcome to on board this flight from Oslo to Molde. Flight time to Molde today is expected to be around 40 minutes. We are very soon ready for departure. So sit down, take on seatbelts, and for your own safety and others, please follow the very important safety demonstration that's come from the cabin crew pretty soon. So for the weather for our departure and route today, if you can see outside, it's pretty nice, so it's going to be a beautiful departure. We are not expecting turbulence on our route, but we recommend you to have the seatbelts on in case we are encountering some unexpected turbulence. The weather at Molde today is very good. We have some little bit wind from the west, some or few clouds, and 14 degrees. So hope that you're enjoying this flight with Norwegian, and hope to see you again. Or yeah, hope that you're enjoying this flight with Norwegian. I messed a little bit up there. Okay, so then we should take the departure briefing. Just going to set up my iPad for that. That can take a little while. Maybe later. So I'm just going to load off Navigraph. That is like the slowest thing on my iPad. It's Navigraph's chart app. If you can go faster, unload please. There you go. So if this can be a little bit faster. Okay, so today we are just going to use the weather information inside of Navigraph, not using an external website for that. Just that things can go a little bit quicker. And come on, weather. There you go. So now guys, are you ready for the departure briefing? There you go. Okay, so departure briefing. Hopefully everything is working as it should. And there you go. So, for the weather for Oslo now was recorded 14 minutes ago, and it is as follows. So winds are 330 at 4 knots, variable by 290 and 020. KVK 16 degrees, dew point is -4, QNH 1031 and no sig. So for our departure today, we are going for our pushback. We are expecting to just push straight back out of gate. I think it's 60 we are at. I don't remember. But yeah, taxi, then via Golf at November 2 Alpha 301 left. We have no hotspots or anything we need to be cautious about for this taxi. So runway heading is 02 degrees, and we're departing 0 left via Alpha 3. So for any emergencies, under 8 knots, we're only going to reject for every abnormal things. After 8 knots, we're only going to reject for engine failures, fires, wind shear warning, or aircraft is unsafe to fly. When I call the reject takeoff, I'm going to close the thrust levers, raise the speed manually, and apply maximum reverse. If the auto brake is not braking properly, I'm going to take full manual braking of the aircraft. So if you're able, we're going to vacate the runway as soon as possible. If not, we're going to stop on the runway, set the park brake, and do the necessary checklists. If any warnings occur after V1, we're just going to continue the takeoff, raise the given positive rate, and no further actions under 400 feet. After 400 feet, we're going to take the abnormal checklist, normal checklist, and then decide what we're going to do. So for our SID or departure today, we're going to fly by the F25 Alpha departure. It's an RNAV departure, so no URCNDBs are required. Initial climb clearance here is 7,000 feet, as we have discussed already. We have speed restriction right off departure, maximum 230 knots. And we have maximum 250 below 10,000 or otherwise instructed. We are going to use NADP2 for our departure today. MSA is 3,900, and for any threats, we have no threats for our departure. So then, it is going to be a left seat takeoff with my flight director and master, LNAV and VNAV engaged. So then, are there any questions for the departure briefing? No, then our departure briefing is complete. Okay, so V2 is 145 knots. Okay, we can start the APU. It's a little bit hot. I don't know if in the cabins are hot there. So the temperature, it is pretty hard to determine. Okay, so is this in? Oh, it's pretty hot in the. Oh, it's very hot. Oh, almost 30 degrees. Definitely just turn on AP. But yeah, then we can take the pre-flight checklist. So pre-flight checklist, pins and covers are removed. Oxygen. Oh my god. Oxygen tested 100%, night transfer and display switches all at normal and auto. Window heat on, air conditioner pressure, packs off and all bleeds on and set. Flight instruments, we are tracking 102 degrees, QNH 1031 and we are reading 690 feet. Parking brake, set. Engine start levers cut off, rudder and aileron trim are free at 0. And takeoff taxi briefing are complete. Pre-flight checklist below the line. Fuel, we have 5,900 kilograms on board and all wing pumps are on. Passenger signs are set. Auto brake, RTO, CD pre-flight A cars are completed. Takeoff speeds. V1 131, rotate 135 and the V2 145. MCB V2 145, heading 012 and 7,000 feet are set. Pre-flight checklist are complete. So the APU is available, we can turn on the generators and we should set flight level 300. So there you go, we can now release the shocks. Doors, you can close the door and we can now request push and start. Yeah. Are there anything we have forgot to do or something? I really don't hope, yeah. Okay, now the performance is pretty good. Oh, it's outside then. Is it still? Yeah, it's still very bad outside. Okay, they are ready for pushback. Yeah, for some reason the FPS is pretty bad. Okay, we should actually tune on Unicom on 122.8. 122.8 and announce our pushback. We can actually wait until we take the before start checklist. So before start checklist, flight to door closed and locked, doors and windows are closed and locked, anti-collision light on and transponder altitude off. Before start checklist are complete. Oh no. Sorry. No. Come on. There you go. There you go. Okay, so you're going to take a straight push, code Z. Okay. We are Nordic 1 Echo Lima. Carbon traffic, Nordic 1 Echo Lima, pushing back out of the gate 60, carbon traffic. Hey, you're back. Nice. Okay, so brakes release. Okay, we will start at wheel. It is above 3 degrees, so you can turn on the ignition right. It should be clear on the left here, or he's there, so you can wait until he have Okay, this FPS was actually pretty bad. Okay. I can't even reset my camera. There we go. And clear right. Starting engine number 2. $25 fuel and 1 brakes. You can see it isn't very much snow here anymore. It's actually beginning to be less and less snow here. It's not on the roof, but that was the voice recorder. There you go. So engine number 2 stable. Yes. So then starting engine number 1 and we can confirm good engine start. Okay, that didn't work. Confirm good engine start. $25 fuel. Yeah, I really understand that you're excited for 737. It is a beautiful aircraft to fly. Yes, so engine number 1 is stable. Continuous. You can turn on the generators off. There you go. APU off. We can turn on the packs. It's pretty hot in here. Turn on the pitot heats, and we can do the flight control check. So, ailerons checked, elevators checked, and rudder checked. Flight control check are complete. Then we can set flaps at 5 and do the before taxi checklist. For taxi checklist, generators are on. P2 heat on, anti-ice off, air condition pressure, packs auto, isolation mode auto, and then start switches at continuous, recall, checked, and start levers are detent, flight controls are checked, ground equipment are almost clear. We have this, oh my god, we have the wing walker, okay, now it's clear, and APU off. Before taxi checklist are complete. Thank you. Nice to know that you're enjoying. Okay, so we should then begin to taxi. So I think we're going to taxi about, is it, yeah, it's Golf and November Alpha 3. Okay, 1 Echo Lima is RV. Garden traffic, Nordic 1 Echo Lima taxiing by Golf and November holding point Alpha 3 Garden traffic. There you go. So landing lights on, or taxi lights on, sorry. Brakes are released. Clear left and clear left, clear right. There you go, and we can begin to taxi. Matthias Gaming, hello. Welcome to the channel. We're pretty close to that stand there. Okay, when I think about it, we should actually have turned the other way around, not this way, but the other. it's nice to see that the snow is soon gone here too. Nice to see. Oh, you are from Denmark? Yes then, hello. Hope you're enjoying from Denmark. That isn't far away from Norway. So it should, I think it should actually be above 12 knots here. What is that? If I crash the building, I think nothing actually going to happen. Maybe the wing is stuck in the building, but I think that's the only thing that would happen. Because I turned off the crash and the damage simulation in the simulator, because when you crash you just restart or back to main menu. So then, and I texted, was going to fly with the Cargolux from Chicago to Luxembourg, push back, begin taxi, boom, the simulator said I crashed for no reason, so I turned it off. Yeah, still no air traffic controllers here. So clear on the left, should be clear on the right. Oh no, the aircraft just... I don't know what is happening. I think the aircraft there is pretty hard to taxi for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, or if it's something wrong with the aircraft. Or maybe it's my hardware that is broken. Because I know I can... I have a little rudder pedal issue already with the toe brakes. So sometimes if I use it, then it's stuck there. So then if I release the toe brakes, it's still braking in the simulator for some reason. So maybe it's that. That should be Alpha 3, I think. It should be Alpha 3. What happened now? Oh, something just fell off here, okay. Something, yeah, there we go. So we should, there. Okay, so it should just be to the right here. I really hope it is to the right here. And as you can see, the plane just turned off its own when I just touched my controller. So something wrong with the side stick I use here to control the aircraft on the ground. Okay, this is Alpha T. Oh, FS realistic bug. Okay, we can see the cabin crew. Cabin crew, sit for departure, please. The intersection Alpha 3 we are using, that is because we are able to depart there, so it's a shorter taxi time, then it's going to be a shorter block time, so then we are arriving at our destination a little bit faster. So we calculate for that, and our aircraft was able to depart us, therefore we are departing out of here. We could just take the whole runway, but we saved some time to depart from Alpha 3, so yeah. Current traffic, Nordic 1 Echo Lima, landing up and departing runway 0 left, current traffic. There we go. So then we are ready for takeoff. So you can turn, you guys, and we can do our before takeoff checklist. For takeoff checklist: flaps 5 planned, 5 green lights, stabilizer stream 5.7 units set, and cab call given. Before takeoff checklist are complete. I think this is one of my nicer turns to the runway. I think that's actually the best one I've ever done. So yes, then we are clear for takeoff. Everything should be good. Timer. There you go. First stable. I just remembered we forgot the TCAS here. So first stable. Oh shit, what's happening now? Take off first set. Checked.
V1. Take. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. So we are okay, go to climb first at 1,500 feet. There you go, then we can accelerate to our flaps up speed. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Okay, so now we can accelerate again. Oh. Okay, so then we're going to climb up to flight level 300. 300. Can set standard. Standard. Set. And after takeoff checklist. Yes, engine bleeds on Pax Auto. Landing gear up and off, flaps up, no light, and altimeters are standard cross-checked. After takeoff checklist are complete. So we can also reach the cabin crew. I think. Okay, it isn't that bad. The replane haven't even departed, so we are on time. Yeah, you can be my new ATC. Yeah, you can be my air traffic controller. And what sound are you talking about? do you know? Do you think about the sound when we rolled on the runway? Because that was the rumbling sound of the landing gear and the aircraft like high speeding on the runway. And yeah, they passed 10,000. Landing lights off. This nice and nice weather, so you can turn off the seat belts. Yeah, because if that's the sound you was talking about, then it's going to be the rumbling sound of the aircraft rolling down the runway. And if you listen when I am rotating, you suddenly the sound is gone. So that's the indication that the aircraft have lifted off the runway. And when I think about it, we should actually hear a clicking sound, because in the 737 you have some mechanical thing in the landing gear. So when the landing gear is now in the air, we should hear a clicking sound in the cockpits. But I'm not sure if I actually have heard that clicking sound. So maybe it was that. I don't know. I know PMDG have implemented the sound. I think they have. Oh, we are flying from Oslo to Evenes. Makes sense. Makes sense. I tried to find out if the clicking sound was there. No, I can't hear it, and it should actually be a pretty high, like a pretty loud sound, so some reason I can't hear it. Maybe PNG have removed that sound. Okay, I don't think we actually want to fly here, so we can just fly direct to Airtog. Okay, now we have Flesland. We have Flesland online in Bergen. So the interesting thing with Molde is that it isn't a controlled air zone, or you have no controllers there. So when you, for example, are requesting clearance, you are requesting it when you are taxiing out to the runway. I never flown into Molde when air traffic controllers have been online. So, and I've never flown to airport like that before. So if if ATC is going online, then we need to just try it and find out what we actually got to do. I have actually flown to Madeira with TAP Air Portugal and the Phoenix aircraft one time before. It was very interesting to fly into Madeira. But yeah, Phoenix, my PC is not a good combination, so it was a little bit stuttering on the ground and landing and departing and everything. So yeah, want to fly aircraft without stuttering or freezing or anything, you need a good computer. And that's the one thing I don't have. If I didn't bought this yacht, then I had 4,000 Norwegian kroner or $400 in my budget right now, but I don't, because I use that for $400 for this yacht. but yeah, it's not going to be that many live streams I hope to in the summer, because I'm going to try to get a job and work to earn some money so I can buy the PC in September, October, hopefully. Yeah, I agree. It's a pretty scary airport to land in. If it is that in the simulator, then it's definitely in the real world. So it's pretty scary, yes. I totally agree with that. Okay, so we actually burned 1,230 kilograms of fuel. We're burning pretty fast. Fuel is burning pretty fast. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, but we actually should soon be at cruising altitude. When I think about it, we should actually begin to prepare for our arrival, because we don't have that much time to do our approach briefing. That's the bad thing with the flying in Norway. It's very short routes you are flying. So you almost need to do the briefing in the climb. So that's one thing I don't like, to fly short routes in Norway. You can't read your chats, I don't have time to that. Or I have very little time to do that. So if I have not seen everything, I'm sorry for that. But I have so much to do. So yeah, so the localizer DME is 1091. Oh my, 1091 and 1091. There we go, 9 hours to go. Okay, 255 degrees, and we're getting the beautiful approach. Yeah, 255 degrees. 255. Come on, a little bit faster. 255. And that was a little bit too fast. 255. There we go, there was 255. Minimums for this approach is going to be 1,190 feet. It's pretty high minimums. 1,190 feet. No, that was 1,190. 1,190 feet, and transition level by ATC. Okay, so 7,000 feet. Port elevation is 10, so then we can just set it at 0. The 737-900, yes, it is out for PMDG, and you can buy it for maybe, I think it's $50 US, I think it is. So it's out for PC, but it's not for Xbox. Okay, view flight plan, PDF. Okay, so just going to enter our descent winds. Descend 250 below 10,000. Forecast 310, 200 and 100. Okay, so for the descent, so 1522, 2411, and 35.9. IC8 aviation, that was on the progress page, and that is -4, -9, I mean, no, is it -4 or is it -9? It's -4. -4. And the QNH at Molde is, I think it's 1032 now, 1032. And no anti-ice should be on. There you go. Should just select flight level 200, so we are ready for descent. I don't think any of that planes are on Xbox yet, but they are scheduled to reach very soon. But I don't think they are on Xbox yet, unfortunately. Okay, but we should do the approach briefing. Just going to set up for the right charts. And oh no, what is happening? Oh my god, this iPad Air is not very good. Come on. What happened now? Technical issues, really nice to have. There you go, finally. So, then guys, are you ready for the approach briefing? So, the weather at Molde was recorded 18 minutes ago and it is as follows. So winds are 230 at 6 knots kVk. The temperature is 14 degrees Celsius. My dew point is 5, QNH 1032. So pretty nice weather for our landing in Molde. So for the landing, we are going to land via the vehicle to mic arrival. As you can see, it's an arrival, so no VRs and Bs are required. Airport elevation is 10 feet, so we're going to set 0 in the pressure station, and the MSA is 7,200. The only threats we have for this arrival is going to be the terrain in the area of the airport. So we're going to fly via the beautiful localizer for localizer runway 25. Yes, RSTME is 1091 and it's heading 255. Minimums are 1,190 feet and the poppies are on the left and right side of the airport. So, yes, we have some, I don't know what this is called, but yeah, localizer not be used outside 15 degrees either side of front course to extreme caution when intercepting runway centerline due to a racing terrain north of localizer runway centerline. Free final up intersection less than 4,593, 1,400 meters from threshold. This does not comply with PAN's OPS criteria. Okay, we now begin our descent. Yeah, we are a little bit behind the schedule here on the briefing and so on, but yeah. Oh no, sorry, we forgot the missed approach. Yeah, so if you need to go around, we're going to climb on track 249 degrees to NDB. That is Tango Alpha Tango NDB or Tautra. Join holding, climb to 5,000. If 3,200 is not obtained at NDB, continue climb to 249 degrees from NDB to 3,200. Then turn right to direct to NDB, join holding at 5,000. If we need to be at 5,000 at the end of above 3,200, or otherwise we need to continue climb until we are past 3,200 and then we can turn right back again. So our taxi landing here 25, so it's just we're going to use the runway we need not to overheat our brakes, and then when we are able we're going to backtrack and then taxi via Charlie, most likely Charlie. And yes, so we have a restriction as it's like, so due to short distance to holding points, aircraft shall not initiate taxi after pushback as long as the runway occupied is received from ATS. Okay. So then guys, are there any questions for the approach briefing? It doesn't seem like it. So then the approach briefing is complete. So then we are going to just set flaps 40. We want to use the shortest distance as possible, and we're going to set auto brake to 3. And we can do the descent checklist. So descent checklist. Pressurization, landing altitude to 0 feet. Recall. Oh, come on. Checked, auto brake, free landing data. Flaps 40, we're 135 knots plus 5, that's 140 knots. And minimums are going to be 1,190 feet. And approach briefing is complete. Descent checklist are complete. Then we can brief our passengers on the weather and scheduled time of arrival. Should land at 03, so we can say around 20 minutes. Mine damer og herrer, en liten oppdatering fra cockpiten. Som dere kanskje har lagt meg til, så har vi nå begynt nedstigningen vår ned til Molde. Og vi er forventet til å lande om rundt 20 minutter. Så denne landingen kommer til å bli veldig interessant. Vi kommer til å fly langs en fjellside ned til rullebanen, og da snu flyet inn for landing rett før omtrent. Så det kommer til å bli noen veldig fine, fantastiske utsikt ut av I hvert fall høyre siden av flyet, for da ser dere inn I fjellet, og venstre siden ser dere liksom inn I dalen I Molde. Ja, men ellers været I Molde det ser veldig bra ut. Det 14 grader, 0 skyer og litt vind. Vi håper at dere har hatt en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian, og vi håper å se dere igjen veldig snart. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a quick update from the flight deck. As you may notice, we now begin our descent down to Molde and are expecting to land in around 20 minutes. So the landing today is going to be very interesting, because for the landing we are flying alongside the mountain and turning into the runway just on final. So it's going to be some pretty good views out of the aircraft. On the right side you can see the mountain, and on the left side you can see the valley that the Molde is in. So yeah, the weather at Molde is very good. We have a little bit winds, no clouds, and 14 degrees. We hope that you enjoyed this flight with Norwegian and hope to see you again very soon. There you go. What do you mean? That's one thing I don't like with this short route. It's that it's pretty busy on the cruise and climb out, or yeah, when you climb to cruising altitude, and then descend just into nothing. Yeah, pretty nice. So 22 minutes, we have flown for 22 minutes. And the one thing here, we also don't have time to do our fuel check, almost. We can actually try to do, we should have enough fuel because it's that short flight, so, but, yeah, we can try. So if you go down to, what waypoint are we flying into now? We are flying into Pighead. So if you try to find Pighead here, top of climb, to Pighead, there we go. So at Pighead we should have 4 tons or more, and we now have 4,300 kilograms. There we go, we are 900 to go. Then we can continue to descend down to flight level 100 actually, so you remember when this direct cockpit is going to be introduced, so don't forget that. And we should be there at, do we have any time suggested here? Time, no, that is not time. Yeah, but we should have 4 tons, and we should have burned 1,000. We can't have burned 1,800 ton, 1,800 kilograms. That is just too much. Oh no, it isn't just too much because we have just burned 1,620. Okay. Yeah, we have passed and we have over 4 tons, so we are good to go on the fuel. So this plane is scheduled. This plane is scheduled to fly back again now to Molde with us, and then it's going to platoon from Amsterdam. The bad thing is what I need to practice for the test tomorrow, and that this plane here is going to land from Amsterdam pretty late local time here, almost in midnight, so it's going to be a little bit late. So that's unfortunate. And now the plane's late as well. They just departed. Or they have departed Oslo. And one thing I don't like is that if you see on when we are in Oslo, the FPS is just horrible. And that's our base. We are going to fly out of in there every time we are streaming, so that's not a good deal. But all of the airports is working fine. Just Oslo, so it seems like something with the scenery or something, but yeah, can't really, I don't really know what it is. I think that went back after I hired the terrain of detail again, so maybe I should actually lower it, but then we got getting floating runway lights, or taxi lights, and that's, we don't want that either, so 03, so 53 and minus, yeah, actually now 50 minutes landing. Okay, so for the stream on Saturday we can talk, we want to get into that, but we can talk on that about that when we are beginning our descent into Oslo, because we don't really have much time to talk, because we are soon passing flight of 100, and then we legally are not allowed to talk about anything else. So remind me of that if I forget it, that we're going to talk about that on our descent there. Seems like we actually have some few clouds here. Yeah, but it's basically zero. I think, no, it can't be there. Well, it can be there. I think it's around there. The airport is. That was under 4,000. So you can descend down to 5,000 feet and the QNH is 1032. Okay, so we are not going to set a fixed ring because we are coming in of an offset of some, I don't know what the offset degrees is, but we are coming in offset, so then these 5 miles is not going to be that accurate, so we are just going to lower the gear when we are happy with it. So we are stable before 1,000 feet, sorry. Okay, so British Av geeky, so streaming. Okay. Yeah, but we are still passing 10,000, so it's going to be a little bit quiet. But that's the aviation rules. Okay, we are passing 10,000. Landing lights can go on. And approach checklist. Altimeters are 1032 set and cross-checked. Approach checklist is complete. Yeah, no. I think it's a speed brake. Total view NDB at 393. Okay, so we are going to park at gate 4. 3,000 to go. And we can continue down to 4,000 feet. And flaps 5. Was a little bit more bumpy than I expected. Than we expected. Okay, we can actually descend down to 2,000. 1,500 actually. When we're passing 2,500, we can set our missed approach at 5,000. Okay, there you go, and we can turn on the warlock. Localize captured. You can see the cabin crew. Cabin crew, seats for landing, please. When I think about it, it's actually 3,500. Molde traffic, Nordic 1 Lima is 30 miles on runway 25, Molde traffic. Speed intervent and setting our flaps ups. Or don't remember what it was called. Or what it is called. Checked. Let it go down. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. Brake. Flaps 30. And flaps 40. Landing checklist. Chemical, given engine start switches at continuous. Speed brake armed, landing it down. Flaps 40 green light. Landing checklist are complete.
Minimums.
Continue.
One thousand.
Here we go. Then guys, welcome to Molde. Flight time to Molde now was 42 minutes and 20. Oh my god, this. Yeah, 42 minutes. And we're going to stand 4. Turn here. The plane is turning to the right of its own. And why are the birds circling around over the runway? What is it with the birds in Norway? They are just crazy. It isn't very hard to find our gate. Turn on the APU. And also turn off the taxi lights. Why can I see the coordinates? I don't want to see them. That was a very fast change from... and now it's dancing. Yeah, I can turn off my engines. So, typically, 100 engines dead. So, what do we have in temperatures? Pretty nice temperatures, so we don't need to release the brakes. Oh no. So yeah, I think that was a pretty nice flight. The landing wasn't very good, to be honest. So the landing rate was good, but we overflared and yeah, and so on. God, that could have been better. There you go. Why is that still there? It should be there. So add the collision light off. We can set the shocks. We can request refueling. And also request deboarding. And what is that? That is a pretty interesting way to board the passengers, walking away from the aircraft and then back again. Okay, so we should then turn and do the shutdown checklist. Shutdown checklist. So fuel pumps are off. We just had this on because the AP is still, or we can actually turn it off. So fuel pumps off, probe heat off, hard top set, flaps up, park brake set, engine start levers are at cutoff, radiator off, and technical log are complete. Shutdown checklist are complete. There you go, the passengers are now deboarding the aircraft. So yeah, then it's just our flight back again. I really want to fly more today, but I unfortunately can't. That is pretty sad. But my PC doesn't like this, so maybe it's a good idea to not fly that long. And the passenger is very slow to get out of the aircraft. Yeah, maybe I also forgot to turn off the seatbelts. So they were strapped in and ready for an emergency landing. Pretty bad jokes here. There you go, they are now deboarding. And we have ground power units from Widerøe here. I didn't know that. Why are they going through the aircraft? This was a... To be honest, now I really hate this profile. This profile wasn't good. They are going through the aircraft. That is not acceptable. I can't do anything about it now, so we should just live with it, but oh, not good. Okay, so our flight back is going to be Norwegian 431 out of Molde to Oslo. Aircraft is going to be a 737-800. Registration of that aircraft. That is going to, or it is actually, Lima November Hotel Echo. Now just going to fly here, 421. And that is going to be Nordic 21 Mike. 21 Mike. We are departing we are departing 15:30. Here it says 15:45. What is actually the clock? Yeah, we can't depart. Yeah, we can actually take 15:40, not 45, but 40 instead. There you go, that should be it for that. We can generate our flight. And you can't see that anything is wrong with the stream, but YouTube says so. Interesting. Yeah. It should be on Saturday, but I don't know when it's going to be, because I'm going to earn some money to my local corps here. So normally I will fly almost the entire day on Saturdays, but I can't, so it's going to be later to catch the event in Norway. And I'm going to send out a community post that you guys can vote what aircraft we should fly, because we're not going to fly a real Norwegian OPS there, because it's just very hard to find. So yeah, follow along for that. And yeah, so we can talk a little bit more of that on our descent. I have delivery for Flyr, yeah. So if the 777-800 is going to be the winner, it's most likely going to be that we are flying with Flyr. But yeah, it's going to be the A320neo for flyby, or the 777-700 and the 800 that is going to be the options. And something wrong here with Volanta, or Vatsima, sorry, because the route is not going with the profile when I'm filing it, so I need to copy and paste the route, so that is not very funny. Are the passengers still boarded? No, and they are just walking through the aircraft, and I really hate that. Someone needs to take action here and do something with it. We can't live with this. We can, but I don't want. So something that could have been, but it could have been worse. I have like a box that my yacht come with, and I have like things above on the top of that box. Alternate second desk for my flight logbook, my iPad, my phone to record take the timing of the flight, and my checklist. So I have something to have it on, but it isn't that big. Or it is actually pretty big to be a box, but yeah, it is big enough. But yeah, we should actually begin with the routing. Yeah, but then yeah, we actually could have done that we could fly into Norway, because the plan was to fly in the event that Norway is going to be live for 24 hours. But we could actually fly in and out of Norway. That's actually a pretty good idea. Fly with Ryanair, for example. Fly something different, not just in Oslo, but yeah, we could actually yeah, I don't know yet, but we're going to find out. So for the flight plan for this flight, okay, so we're going to fly from Echo November Mike Lima to Echo November Golf Mike. We're going to be Nordic 21 Mike, I think it is. It should be 21 Mike. 21 Mike, yes. And we should depart, I think runway 25 is the correct one. Yes, it is. Runway 25. So departure, arrival, departing runway 25 via the Bamba 1 Bravo departure. That is good. We can go to the next page and do our routing. Before that, we should kick our first officer out to do the walk around again. Yeah, we can. We need to see what aircraft that is going to be voted for, and we can see what we're going to fly. But it is a good idea to fly from Stansted to Oslo. Okay, so it's Bamba direct to Okexa. och Exa, and then direct to Belgu, and that is the flight plan. Oh, Belgu, yeah, it's definitely north. Norway is north, not south. South for us, but not north from the equator, so yes, we can activate, not execute, and then for the rest here. So cost index, as always, it is 9. Cruising altitude is going to... No, I just... Yeah, cruising altitude... No, you're kidding. 370, that is pretty high. That is too high, I think. Then we need to fly our entire departure route, or then we can't reach that altitude. The average wind is 3322, 3322, 3322, and our... No! Now we want to board the aircraft. Reload sim brief. There you go. But yeah, final reserves should be 2.9 tons. So what is the time? Yeah, we should definitely just load the aircraft now. Request boarding. 7,000 feet. For some reason the aircraft just have reset to the 8,000. And we should refuel the aircraft. That should be 5.8 tons. So free fuel 5.8. The refueling from the default refueling for PMDG is much better. Are you kidding with me? I didn't request a free refueling truck, so I'm just going to ignore that. But yeah, when we are here, we can do the payload. So we're going to be 114 passengers to Oslo. Then just a cargo of 1,500, so that is going to be 500, 2,500, oh no, oh my god, this is 5, 6, 750 should it be? GSX, oh my god. Yeah, that is it for the loading. You wanna be a pilot for Norwegian? That is good. Norwegian is also my favorite airline. If you read the history for Norwegian and SAS, you can see that the SAS have been a little bit bad boy the last 10-20 years. Actually, their entire life. So yeah. Did I no, that's because we don't have set in the zero fuel weight. So PMDG aircraft equipment, just going to reset this to 7,000 feet again. So now you can see that this is the first time I'm flying with this livery. Yes, let's go Norwegian. Let's go. But it may be going to be SAS tomorrow, no, on Saturday, sorry, on Saturday, maybe it's going to be SAS then, so yeah, I think we can survive that, but yeah. So we actually have 20 minutes until we are departing, so we are actually pretty good time now. We don't have that much to think about. Is the fuel truck still there? No, that just disconnected and just... I don't want to be there. I'm sad. 2-1 mic. Flight plan, feature from server, file. We can set on VR data. So we maybe can do this and go to FS actions again, just here. We're still on APU. Yeah, we are still on APU. We haven't connected the ground power. If you can request additional services. GPU. That should be something that GSX is attaching to the aircraft default when you are deboarding or boarding the aircraft. You are now on your way back. That's nice to hear. Okay, that didn't work, then we should just request it from the 737. Okay, departing Echo November Mike Lima. Okay, for some reason GSX says that external power is not available. Doesn't. GSX. Yeah, but the runway is dry. Winds, that's the main question. The winds. What are the winds? So the winds are 230 at 4 knots. 230 at 4. Temperature are 15 and Q energy is 1032. And with 66.6 tons of takeoff weight, we are too heavy to depart. But yeah, that should be is the refueling actually complete? Yes. Is it 5.8? Is it just 5.8? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's exact same amount, or actually 100 kilograms lower, but it is the same. Okay, so we can just, yeah, that's correct. We need our engine out seat, so straight ahead to TAT NDB and hold right turns. So if we can go to legs page, Tango, we should actually enter our arrival route first. So ILS 01 left, via the Belgium, Lima and Valpu. There we go. Tango Alpha Tango VR, or NDB, sorry. Delete, hold at Tango Alpha Tango. Right turns 7,200 above. There's a. There you go, that should be for the engine outset. So then we can look through the route. So we're going to fly by the Bamva, I think it's Bamva, to what is it? And center of gravity is a 19.6. There you go, that is all good. Our estimated takeoff weight in the flight plan, what is that actually? So 59.1, 59.4. I said 59.9. 59,400. Yeah, it's something. It is different from the PNG and the SIM brief, but for some reason, but yeah. Can execute that, and that is good. So yeah, thank you for tuning in and hope to see you again on Saturday. Have a good day you too, and a nice flight down to Oslo. Config, we still have an short field performance. So there you go, our takeoff. And one limit is going to be 26k with a 30, assumed temperature 30. Yes, flaps 5, speeds 125, 130, and 143. 142 is okay because it's in one not different, that is okay. And 1010. It's actually further down. They go 1010. Oh, it goes with the boarding. don't think that the boarding actually had begun. Request boarding. That is bad. Hope that's going to be quick. But then, while we are waiting for the passenger to board, we can do the departure briefing. Sorry, departure briefing. Just going to set up the tablet here, unload the old flight plan from Oslo. Vidman 74, hello, welcome. Oh, long flight and 2 times go around. But you made it down. Isn't that the important thing, that you actually managed to land? Oh, you got the 747 yesterday. Is it on Xbox? Is it actually released on Xbox now? Oh yeah, the Max, okay. I have that too. The ones that isn't very good, but it works. It works. Yeah, it can be very good. But I liked it. But they updated the plane and just everything just broke for me, and I didn't like it after they updated it. And for me, it just got worse and worse. So yeah, I have it too. That's actually my first paper aircraft I ever bought. But then now we should actually do our departure briefing, because the passenger is very slow to board. Oh, you don't know how to start with the aircraft? Then you can search on the tutorials or something. It's not very realistic starting up, so it is not like the PMDG here. That should be released pretty soon actually to the Xbox. But yeah, then now we should do the departure briefing. So, the weather at Molde was recorded 10 minutes ago, and it is as follows. So winds are 220 at 6 knots, KVK 14 degrees, dew point is 6, and QNH 1032. So we are just expect to push straight back and then taxi via apron here to Echo, and then backtracking runway 25 for our departure. So runway heading is 25. Runway heading is 250. And yeah, and we are not allowed to taxi if any aircraft are or the runway is occupied by other aircraft. So for any emergencies, so under 8 knots we are going to reject for every abnormal things. Above 8 knots we are only going to reject for engine failures, fires, wind shear warning, or the aircraft is unsafe to fly. When I call reject takeoff, I'm going to close the thrust levers, raise the speed brake manually, and apply maximum reverse. If the auto brake is not braking properly, I'm going to take full manual braking off the aircraft. If we are able, we are going to backtrack the runway and vacate it as soon as possible. If not, we're going to stop on the runway, set the park brake, and do further actions after that. So, if any warnings occur after V1, we are just going to continue takeoff, raise the gear positive, and no further actions under 400 feet. So after that, we're going to take the add number checklist, non-checklist, and then decide what to do. So for our departure, if that just can load. We're going to fly via the Bamba von Bravo departure. It is an Arna departure, so no NDBs over yours are required. Initial climb clearance here is very exact. It's 6,000 feet for initial climb, and the MSA is to 7,200 feet. So the only difference we have for our departure is the terrain. As you can see, it's very high. Highest at 8,000 feet. So we need to be cautious and be sure that we don't bump into the terrain. Just a little, but we should be cautious because of the high terrain in the area. So then, It is going to be a left seat takeoff with my flight director on master, and nav and VNav engaged. So yeah, then are there any questions for the departure? Doesn't seem like it. No. Okay, then the departure briefing is complete. So something happened in chat since I yeah. Yeah, the autopilot doesn't work, or the climbing. Oh, plays because flies on Sunday. That's cool. Nice. Okay, so you can't then? I don't know. The passengers are actually finished with boarding very soon. Forgot that. So 5.1, and we also forgot to reset the stream. I'm a very bad pilot. No, but yeah, you can't forget. That's the reason why we're always flying 2 pilots, not 1, so we can correct each other. Is the baggage just only 67% finished? Okay, thank you for that. But yeah, then we should take the PA then. The passengers are now finished boarding. Mine damer og herrer, dette er kaptein snakker. På vegne av Norwegian så ønsker dere velkommen ombord denne flyvningen fra Molde til Oslo. Fly til Oslo i dag nå er forventet til å bli rundt 50 minutter. Vi begynner å bli klar for avgang, så dere ned tar på sikkerhetsbeltet, og for den egen sikkerhet og andres, vær så snill følge med på den veldig viktige safety-demonstrasjonen som kommer fra Gavin Crew veldig snart. Så, som dere kan se utenfor, så er det veldig fint vær, så vi forventer ganske fint vær for avgang. Det kan hende at dere får veldig fine mye fin utsikt fra høyre og venstre her. Fra flyet mest sannsynlig på venstre side mest, fordi vi kommer til å ta en venstre sving med en gang etter avgang, så da ser dere ned i bakken, så da håper vi at dere får noen fin utsikt fra der. Ellers er været for ruten er forventet til å bli bra. Vi forventer ikke noe turbulens i løpet av ruten, men vi anbefaler at dere fortsatt tar på sikkerhetsbeltet i tilfelle noe uforventet turbulens kan skje. Så været i Oslo nå ser veldig bra ut. Vi har en vind fra nord, litt grann skyer eller ingen, og så 17 grader. Vi håper at dere får en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian, så siden slapp av og nyt flyturen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. Both of Norwegian and welcome to aboard this Norwegian flight from Molde to Oslo. Flight time to Oslo is now expected to be around 50 minutes. We are very soon ready for departure, so sit down, take on the seatbelts, and for your own safety and others, please follow the very important safety briefing that's coming from the cabin crew pretty soon. We are expecting some pretty nice weather for our departure, so if you are on the left side you should get some pretty nice views. Yeah, and the weather for our route should also be good, but yeah, we still recommend you to have the seatbelts on in case we are encountering some unexpected turbulence. So the weather for Oslo is pretty good. We have some winds from the north, few clouds and 17 degrees. So we hope that you enjoy this, or going to enjoy this flight with Norwegian, and sit down, relax and enjoy the flight. Okay, bye bye then, Wheelman, if you need to go, bye bye. I'm a little bit too late to say bye bye, but yeah, still bye bye. Yeah, so progress, we are going to actually change retime. So we are going to depart in 3 minutes, so we can turn off the left aft fuel pump and turn on the APU. we can actually forgot to turn that off. And we can turn off the seat belts. And we can do the pre-flight checklist. Very much there it is. So yeah, pre-flight checklist. So pins and covers are removed. Oxygen. Tested 100%. Now transfer and display switches all at normal and auto. Window heat on, air conditioner pressure, packs off and all bleeds set. On and set. Flight instrument, we are tracking 338 degrees, QNH 1032, and we are reading 30 feet. I think that's wrong, and we're going to just check the METAR for Molde now. QNH is still 1032. Okay. Yes. Parking brake set. Engine start levers cut off. Rudder and aileron trim are 3 and 0. And takeoff taxi briefing are complete. Pre-flight checklist below the line. Fuel, we have 5,800 kilograms aboard and all wing pumps on. Auto brake, RTO. CD brief and ACARs are completed. Takeoff speeds. V1, just wait. V1 125, rotate 130, and V2 142. Yeah. So MCP V2 142 heading 250 is actually now, and 6,000 feet. So then pre-flight checklist are complete. So yeah, so it was a 5 degrees offset, I think, from the runway with the ILS. So there you go. So 37,000 feet should be set. It's pretty high altitude for this short flight. And the AP is available, so we can turn on the AP generators. And we can also release the door, close the door. Oh no, I opened it. No, I think it was open. I just misclicked. There you go, close door. Thank you. And we can also release the chocks. So there you go. Now we can request or prepare for pushback and departure. Oh, we have some ATC online here. I don't know if it actually is for the entirety of Norway or if it is just for the east side. I'm just going to check, because then we need to request our clearance when we are taxiing out. Okay, sadly it's just south Polaris control. It is just in the Gardermoen area, southeast in Norway, so nothing still for us, unfortunately. So we are alone up here in Molde. No one cares about us. Yeah. So this preparing for departure and something and so on, that took a little while, to be honest. I was pretty bad at this parking. Did actually recognize that we was going to fuel truck not available during. Or isn't the baggage complete yet? Oh yes, it is. What are they actually waiting for then? What are they waiting for? Yeah, we need to maybe disconnect the GPU. But is that the... No, that isn't connected. My god. We can't even enter the cockpit again. That's how bad the stutters are in this simulator. So if I try to find additional services and dismiss GPU, then it should work. Departure clearance, do you want to request pushback? Yes. There you go. Now she's going to give us the gear pin. But we also got motor online, so that's good. Okay, we're ready for pushback. That's good. We have our timer here. My phone is almost dying. Gosh. There we go. Exactly when it's past 20. Oh. Okay, so before start start checklist. So lock the door, close the locked doors and windows are closed and locked, and collision lights on and transponder off. Before start checklist are complete. Are there anyone here? We have no one here, and I don't think we have anyone. Just going to take the... Okay, that did definitely not work. Okay, no one is here. Okay, so we're gonna standard pushback. Okay, brakes are released. There you go. Okay, left is clear and right is also clear. Just going to... There you go, we are begun our pushback. And now we can start engine number 2. Fuel. Brake set. Then you'd wait. Okay, so I want to try to hand fly the airplane as much as possible for this departure. So then you know that, guys. Okay then, so engine number 2 is stable. Start engine number 1 and we can say that we have a good engine start. Confirm, good engine start. Fuel. There you go, engine number 1 is stable. Regulators, off with the APU, on with the packs, off with the bleed, on with pitot heat, and flight control check. Flight controls, ailerons checked. We just need to look out for the gear pin. I can hold the flight control check. There you go, the gear pin is there. I can say bye bye, wink a little bit, and then we can continue our flight control check. So elevators checked and rudder checked. Flight control check are complete. Then flaps 5. And before taxi checklist. Generators on, P2 heat on, anti-ice off, air pressure packs auto, isolation for auto, engine start switches continuous. Recall checked, engine start levers are detached, flight controls are checked, ground equipment is clear, and APU off. Before taxi checklist are complete. So to confirm, it's still no controllers here. Yes. So then we can begin to taxi. Left clear, right is also clear. Brakes are released. There we go, here's the taxiway. There we go. Okay, we have entered the runway. We can also turn on the TCAS. Okay, nice. We're going to taxi along the runway in stutters. Nice. Yeah, we can taxi up to 50 knots on the runway. This is like a fast going PowerPoint presentation. I really don't know what is happening. It is like this. This is something I just can't get rid of. Hopefully this is not going to go through our departure, but most likely yes. Nice. I will also pre-cached or manually cached the scenery. That didn't help either, it seems like, so not good. We are a little downhill here on our backtrack. Nice to backtrack in stutters. So we want to start backtracking to the left, so we hopefully can get rid of it. Not backtracking all the way through it. Oh my god. Yeah, there is the center line, but yeah, I'm not very good at backtracking. There go, finally the stutters are gone. I need to try to find out why it is stuttering. It is like at specific places it's stuttering. It should be a fix somewhere. Okay, I think we are ready for departure then. Cabin crew, seats for departure, please. Okay, so before the checklist, flaps 5 planned, 5 green lights, stabilizer trim 5.1 units set, and cable call given. Before take a checklist, dock please. Yeah, we are not properly lined up, but we should just depart now. Okay, so take off. Thrust stable. Oh my gosh. Go take over the set.
80 knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Oh, that is too high pitch. Laps 1. Flaps up. Continue climb up to like something. And then go to climb about transition altitude, so then altitude is standard. After take a checklist, so engine bleeds on, packs up, auto landing gear up enough, flaps up, no light, and altitude is standard, cross checked. After take a checklist, are complete. Okay, 10,000. Can now turn on the autopilot. Landing lights off. And we can release the camera crew. Wait a little bit till we are going to release the passengers. Just be finished with this turn. And there you go. That was our departure out of Molde. It was pretty nice actually to hand fly the plane a little bit. That doesn't do that very often. Because, for example, if you're doing a nose abatement, then you should concentrate on the speed, and if controllers, you need to speak to them, so it's very stressful right after departure. This is one of the times I actually been able to hand fly. It was pretty nice. Okay, there you go. Then we can now begin to prepare for our landing. So transition level, we should find out from the 80s, but now just flight level 200, 100, 310, I mean 200 and then 100. Okay, so flight plan, there you are. Oh. Okay, so for the winds for our descent, that should be at 310, 39, 32. $44.20. And 52.7. I see a deviation is going to be 3 degrees. 3 degrees and a QNH at Oslo. We could try to listen to the 80s. Arrival 80s at 12615, I think, or 125. 126, 125. 126, 125. And it doesn't seem like it's working. Nice. What is it with the 80s now and not working properly? Okay, then we're just going to get a text message. So depart arrival 80s. Okay, so Oscar Mon arrival information Oscar time 1520 Zulu. Expect ILS or RMP approach runway 0 left and 0 right. Transition level is 8,000 feet. Transition 80 Metroport wind 040 at 5 knots, variable between 350 and 090. Okay. Temperature 17, dew point -3, QNH 1030. And oh no, that is the wrong place. And the transition level is 080. There you go. So yeah, we are expecting to land the ILS for 101 left. It's very nice that we have ATC online. That is very nice to have. That is very good. So for arrival, runway heading is 012 degrees. Zero 12. Zero 12 and 012. LSDME is 110.3. Wait, we're going to climb up to 370. There we go. 1103. And minimums, they are going to be 857 feet. And we are going to have 2 fixed rings for this approach from runway 01 left. It is going to be 4 miles and 5 miles. So I think we are just going to do the approach briefing right now, so we are finished with that, so we don't need to focus and stress because we're not finished with it. So then, guys, are you ready for the approach briefing? So the weather for Oslo was recorded 14 minutes ago and it is as follows. So winds are 030 at 5 knots, variable by 300 and 070. Cover K 70 degrees, viewport is -2, QNH 103 and no sig. So we are going to fly via the Belgut 3 Lima arrival. It is an RNAV arrival, so no RL and VRs and Bs are required. MSA 3,900 feet and maximum 250 below 10,000 or otherwise instructed. We are not expected to fly the entire arrival. We have 80 online, so we are expected to get direct to Valpu and so on. So the only threats we have for our arrival today, it is actually nothing. Nothing we should be worried about for our arrival. So for the approach, we're going to land via the ILS runway 01 left by the Valpo transition. Runway heading is 012 degrees and ILS dim is 110.3. Minimums are going to be 857 feet and we have a restriction here. Minimum 160 knots until DME 4 final. Transition level is also 8,000 feet and for a mixed approach. If you need to go around, we're going to climb on track 02 degrees to 5,000 and expect vectoring by Oslo approach. That should be good. So, oh shit. Okay, so first I'm going to try to find out what gate we are expecting to park at. So we can hold the briefing now. We are Delta Yankee, or we actually need to find our plane that's going to depart to Amsterdam. That is 1258. 1258. That should be gate Delta 6. Delta 6. Delta 6, and where are you, Delta 6? You are Delta 6, it's going to be gate. Okay, but yeah, then we can continue our briefing. So we are landing runway 0 left, expecting to vacate Alpha 5, Alpha 6. And then taxi other via Victor and Delta or Hotel. So yeah, then we should just find our taxi charge and get the gate. So where is that gate? It is not far away from where we departed. It departed gate 60, so I think it's 76 or something. If it is just want to click, there we go. And it's going to be parking stands. And it's going to be gate 68. 76 is way off. Gate 68 is our expected landing or parking gate. So you need to request gate 68. So then, are there any questions then for the approach? No. Then the approach briefing is complete. Sorry, I crossed that out. Really sorry for that. Yeah. And all of that right or before we actually reached our cruising altitude. That is very good. So now a little bit more time to talk and so on. So yeah, when we talking about this stream on Saturday, I'm going to give you guys options to vote for free aircraft. That is the 737-800, 700 and the Flyboyer A320neo, so a little bit different the aircraft there. So that voting, I don't know where it's going to close yet. But yeah, if you want to more information, just join my Discord server, link in the description, and then you should know when the voting is live and by that day. So yeah, so after I know the aircraft, I'm going to try to find out if I'm going to fly inside of Norway or if we're going to fly from the outside and in and out again. We're going to take 2 legs, and it is maybe most best to fly inside of Norway because the event is in Norway. So yeah. So there you go. But yeah, I don't know where we're going to fly yet, so we should find out where it's not far away in the future. Wait, 875, 900 to go. So 118, 875.
127. Squawk 6127 for Silver och for Yankee Papa.
Press control, good evening, Nordic 21 Mike at flight level 360 and requesting descent.
Nordic 312 Mike, flight control, hello, first squawk 4152.
4152 Nordic 21 Mike. 52. Okay, so we should set you up.
Nordic 21 Mike, identify flight level 364. Descend when ready, flight level 120. Cleared Belgium 3 Lima arrival, no speed restrictions so start.
When ready to descend 120, cleared Belgium 3 Lima arrival and no speed restrictions on star Nordic 21 Mike.
Nordic 21 Mike, expect I left 01 left.
And expecting 01 left, Nordic 21 Mike. Do 120. And 700. One thing that I forgot what speed here, so flaps 30 and auto brake 3 and descent checklist. So the descent checklist, press the station, landing at 700 feet, recall checked, auto brake TD, landing data, flight, flaps 30, 139 knots, press 5 and minus 857. And after everything is complete, descent checklist are complete and we can brief our passengers. So we can just take this, take full behind here. We should then land at third. You can say half an hour, 40 minutes. Damer og herrer, en liten oppstilling fra cockpiten. Som dere kanskje har lagt merke til, så har vi nå begynt nedstigningen vår ned til Oslo og er forventet til å lande om rundt 30 minutter. Været i Oslo, det ser veldig bra ut. Vi har litt vind fra noe litt kyr i området og 17 grader. Vi håper at du har hatt en veldig fin flyt med Norwegian denne kvelden, og vi håper du ser det igjen veldig snart. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a quick update from the flight deck. As you may have noticed, we now begin our descent down to Oslo and expecting to land in around 30 minutes. So the weather at Oslo is pretty good. We have some wind from the north, a little bit of clouds and 17 degrees. So we hope that you enjoy this flight with Norwegian and hope to see you again very soon. A little bit too high.
Quebec 7548, clear direct, person identified, flight level 380, clear direct Aalborg, VOR, Alpha Alpha Lima.
So, maintain flight 80 and clear direct to Alpha Alpha Lima. You are for the 75 way.
Speedbird for Victor Kilo, descend 4000 feet, clear direct, 01 right.
Descend at 4000 feet, clear the island point runway 01 right.
Okay, yeah, we're still in front of the real aircraft. Okay, actually now we need to just take this out the speed brake a little bit because we are still a little bit too high, and now we are actually higher than we was before. So just doing that for the safety, or not safety, but so we can capture the VNAV profile. So with the speed brake, we're actually capturing pretty quickly. It increases our descent rate with around 100 with some feet per minute. Go in, send it to go. Okay, 500.
Speedbird for Victor Kilo, contact car power, 18.3.
Tower, 1.3, Speedbird for Victor Kilo, height.
Now we can retract the speed brake. Oh, we have another plane up there. Where are you flying? What aircraft are you? Can actually try to find out. Okay, so this is actually a pretty heavy aircraft. This is FedEx. FedEx, and it's a 7478. Oh my god. From Tromsø to Aalborg. Pretty interesting flight to fly with FedEx. And with an call sign 757548.
Silver Rose 4 Yankee Papa on 30 PC and come on to 2.8.
Can you come on to this night? Thank you so much for your service. Bye bye.
That was quick.
Bye.
Control, Scandinavian 251, passing 6,000 to 7,000 with you.
Scandinavian 251, Oslo approach, identify the captain level 300, clear Oslo.
Correct, level 300, Scandinavian 251.
Scandinavian 251, clear direct Oslo.
Direct jet up. Scandinavian 251.
Nordic 21 Mike, clear direct Valpu.
Direct Valpu, Nordic 21 Mike. There you go, now we got our direct Valpu, that is nice. Valpu. That's going to cut our flight time. Now we're actually too high. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, but yeah, we are capturing that. We are a little bit too low here, capturing that nicely. As you can see, it's the snow, it's creeping, smelting. The snow was a little bit further south yesterday. You can see also on the ground at Oslo, it's a little bit less snow than it was before. I think in Oslo in real life it's actually not that much snow.
Bonjour, all go again, Nordic Charlie, passing 4,000, and before halfway.
Nordic Charlie first control identified, turn left heading 200, climb flight level 300.
Measuring 200 and climb 300 for the Charlie.
Nordic 21 Mike, descend flight level 80.
Descending flight to 80, Nordic 21 Mike. Sending 80. I really like to fly with ATC. Just makes everything a little bit more realistic and fun. Especially on our departures and arrivals. Especially on our arrivals, but when you're a cruise, doesn't change anything. But it's still nice to have. So therefore, I think it's a little bit sad that I can't fly on the 24 live, Norway Live 24 at the event on Saturday. That's a little bit sad, but we should be able to fly later that day, so should still be nice. Maybe we can fly to all the airports that we have not found.
Nordic Charlie, everything on navigation that equipment expect that facility.
Okay, we have an aircraft in front of us. So we actually had no speed restrictions on Star, so that is... Yeah, because the Star had a speed restriction at 220 knots.
Lars, good evening. UPS 178 Heavy, passing 2,500.
UPS 178 flight control identified, climb for now 7,000 feet.
Flight 7,000 feet, UPS 178.
Nordic Charlie, resume on navigation direct equipment expect ILS 03.
Sorry, it's the expect ILS 03, okay, Charlie.
UPS 178. For traffic, turn left heading 290, climb flight level 340.
For traffic, turn left heading 290 and climb flight level 120, UPS 178.
UPS 178, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, UPS 178.
Nordic 21 Mike, descend 5,000 feet, Connect 10 to correction 30.
Descending 5000, Connect 1030, Nordic 21 Mike. 5000, Connect is 1030. Extend the speed brakes.
Control FedEx 7548, request descent.
FedEx 7548, descend flight level 200.
Descend flight level 200, FedEx 7548.
UPS 178, turn left heading 180. Actually, UPS 178, resume on navigation direct Molde, we are Alpha Lima.
Direct all, Alpha Lima Lima, resume on navigation, UPS 178.
Can I confirm Alpha Lima?
Alpha, UPS 178.
Go. Turn on the seat belts. Passing 10,000, landing lights on. And approach checklist. So altimeters 1030, static cross checked. Our approach checklist is complete. Why is the simulator?
Polaris Control, god kväll, Nordic 276, passing for that 500.
Nordic 276, Polaris Control, identify turn flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, Nordic 276.
Nordic 21 Mike, we have Alpha cleared our left, turn 01 left.
We have up cleared our left 01 left, Nordic 21 Mike. So then we can descend to 4000. So we can intercept the ILS.
To Ignis, expect left 703. Nordic 276, clear direct Ignis, expect left 703.
North Star 1312, hello, North Star 1312. Heavy, hello, expecting you are 3200 to 7000.
North Star 1312, Polaris Control, identified turn flight level 320.
50320, North Star 1312.
Nordic 276, Polaris Control.
Nordic 276, go ahead.
Nordic 276, climb flight level 260, clear direct Ignis, expect left 03.
Cancel 260, clear directly east and declare
Okay, so we can expect to park at 68. Nice, the simulator is freezing. There we go. Okay, so Oslo. Gate 68. Turning base. There you go. Flaps 5. My PC is not really happy now. Camera crew, seats for landing, please. Go. Am I ready to go?
Claim 251, you come on to decimal 8. What you said is small 8, if you can name it 251, thank you. Select 7548, Unicom 122 decimal 8. FedEx 7548, Unicom 122 decimal 8.
122.8 today. FedEx 7548.
Close, localizer and close up captured. Mr. approach altitude 5,000 feet set.
No star 13 with fuel. We could just step away for a little bit.
Costa 1312. I have a direct for you in about 3 minutes. Or will that work for you?
You have a, what for me, 20 minutes?
You cover, you said 20 minutes?
No, I'm just for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Roger, approved, report back.
Thank you.
Nordic 21 Mike, established ILS, roll left.
21 Mike, contact ground, tower 183.
183, Nordic 21 Mike, ha det bra.
Nordic 8 Charlie, 1 ready, descent flight level 160.
Decimal 3.
Nordic 2 mounting on left for 2.
Carbon Tower, god kväll. Nordic 21 Mike, established ILS, roll left.
First Nordic 21 Mike, Carbon Tower, hello, flat vacate, Alpha 6, expect stand 14.
Nordic 21 Mike, expect vacate Alpha 6. Is it possible to get stand 68?
Negative.
clear with Nordic 21 Mike, stand 68 occupied.
Roger, then stand 14 Nordic 21 Mike. Okay, then stand 14 instead.
Nordic 632 for now, cleared to Flatland via Oslo 5 Alpha departures, runway 01 left, initial climb 7 feet, walk 4033.
Cleared Flatland Oslo 5 Alpha runway 0 left, climb 7000 initially and walk 4033 Nordic 632.
Nordic 632 is back, correct.
Miles, go down. Flaps 15.
Nordic 632 visual climb ups. Correct. Visual climb ups are unfortunately unavailable.
Roger, Nordic 632.
Flaps 30. Landing checklist. Chemical, given engine start switch continuous. Landing it down. Flaps 30 green light and speed brake. Yeah. Armed. Land checklist are complete. 4 miles. Nordic 21 Mike, can you confirm that we are clear to land?
Nordic 21 Mike, not yet. Brake,
Okay.
Nordic 544, are you able immediate departure? Yes, we are able immediate departure, Nordic 544.
1,000.
Checked.
That's going to be a little bit too tight. Hold the Alpha 3, Nordic 544, and brake Nordic 21 Mike, wind 04 pitch 4 knots, and 01 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 01 left, Nordic 21 Mike.
Nordic Alpha 3, Nordic 544. Nordic 544 there behind the company. Boeing 738 driving, line up and wait, runway 01 left behind. Behind the company, line up and wait, 01 left behind, Nordic 544. Thank you.
Plus 100. Glide slope. Minimums.
So
Glide
just there.
slope.
Ignore that. Oh my gosh.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Split one. Okay, didn't. Manual braking. That is Alpha 5. Just going to continue taxi straight up here. That was the little cool brake that little cool brake glitch again. Feet per minute. I don't think that was actually good. It was 173 feet per minute. So, but I think some MSFF gust or something just kicked in there. And what is happening now? The FPS just dropped to 0 or 1.
Nordic 21 Mike, welcome to Carnivore
Yeah.
Taxi right on Mike.
My God, I can't.
On Hotel Golf 1, stand 14.
Taxi right on Mike, Hotel and Golf 1 to stand 14 Nordic 21 Mike. Okay, that was very strange that FPS dropped there. And another one, thank you. Gosh, this is
Nordic 5 forward, wind 04 degrees 4 knots, runway 01 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 01 left, Nordic 544.
Tower, Eking Gun, Briscan 163 with Quebec, clear and home.
Briscan 163, guard 1 tower, hello.
Hopefully.
Cleared to Palma, Mallorca.
Via the Istanbul Alpha departure, runway 01 left, clear to land 7
My god, that package just arrived. Oh my god, no. That's the worst thing that can happen.
Walker 1456.
Oh my god. Was it bad for you guys, or was it just for me that it was pretty bad? Oh, I couldn't even have my headset on. Oh my gosh. Oh, I remember I had so many problems with that before, but it's been very silent, but now it just appeared again.
At Nordic 544, contact Polaris 118.875. Bye bye. 118.
Is that Qantas?
Nordic 544. See you later, Sir.
Nice. More FPS drop. Thank you, simulator.
Nordic 63 to request push and start.
That is Qantas.
Nordic 62, push and start up cruise, QNH 1030.
What are they doing there?
QNH 103, Nordic 63.
I just think I want to just start AP so we don't need to think about that when we are arriving at the stand. Oh my gosh. I still don't know why this is happening. And where is Golf 1? Okay, just going to stop here now. Don't know where I'm going to taxi. This not that easy to find out where I'm going to taxi. I think there is Golf 1. When the simulator is just stuttering and so on. And I forgot to turn. Yeah, that we can say. It was 49 minutes. Now I'm pretty happy that we wasn't able to get stand 6-8. But it seems like something with the terrain level detail, because I just raised it to 100 and after that this happened again. It wasn't like that when we used to lower than 100. So we got not going to lower it again, unfortunately. Really don't want to, but there is stand 14. But it's better with a smoother experience than visual quality. Or that is just my word. Brake set. No. Okay, so 2 blue, 1 red engines dead. So now we can disconnect from Mod 7 so we don't need to have this traffic and everything like that. And then guys, then welcome to Oslo Norwegian for our that was our last flight for today. Yeah. Could have been better. Go to request the ground power. The police light can go off. Okay, so then we can request deboarding. Are you kidding with me? Oh no. No, I'm not currently parked at the wrong parking position. No. Menzies. Request deboarding. And shutdown checklist. So, fuel pumps off. P2 heat off, hard off, set, flaps up, brakes set, engine start, levers cut off, and red off, technical complete. Shutdown checklist are complete. We can reset the trim. We've got that. So there you go. I think, yeah, we can turn off the seatbelts. Yeah, there you go. Then the passengers are now deboarding. So yeah, then guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. We are going to go live on Saturday. It's going to be much later. And we're going to fly with something else than Norwegian that time, because it's an event and it's pretty hard to find a real OPS with Norwegian at that late in the evening. So I'm going to send out a voting later today where you guys can vote on 3 aircraft we are going to fly with. So yeah, that's going to be really fun. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the stream and hope to see you again on Saturday. Remember, if you want more information when I'm live or votings, join my Discord server in the Discord link in the description below. And yeah, really hope that you enjoyed the stream and hope to see you on Saturday. So have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, and yeah, bye bye.